The Big G group was set up a couple of years ago, and it was really my idea of getting farm shops together, all farm shops around the county, to sort of promote ourselves better, to make it more aware as to where we were, because a lot of people are being told now in the media to shop locally, but it's not always very easy to find the shops and see what they actually produce and where they are close to your home. I think the most important thing is fresh food, straight from the farm, travelled very little.
Our base here in Gloucestershire is fantastic for us as a business. We've got a great support system around us in terms of our supply base and the workforce and the environment. So that in itself helps. We also, on the site here, have our own spring water, which we put in all our products that we make here. And the support we get from the local community is also really strong. So if you were to come to the Cotswolds as a visitor and go to the local pubs or the local delicatessens or the local farm shops, you would find our product because the local people support their local businesses. And that gives us a really good bedrock from which to work.
I've been really lucky with the way I've been going. I've been working very hard. Growth has been exciting. Changes by the day, which is always great. And it's been topped off by having some of the top chefs in the country using it. Yesterday we had Hugh Fearnley-Whittleston on stage using it. We were here in the factory with Raymond Blanc earlier in this year, which we were featured in February on BBC Two. Cotswold Gold is very, very young and new. It's very exciting, but it's got a long way to go. I want to make it a household name, a household brand, that people, when they think rapeseed oil, they think Cotswold Gold.
Cotswold Dairy is a family business, and we've been trading for over 70 years, since 1938. Started by my grandfather, and I'm the third generation. We purchase milk locally from dairy farmers and get a good quality milk, and we process it, pack it and distribute it in about a 180-mile radius. There's a lot of good farmers in Gloucestershire. We want a good quality milk. It reduces our food miles. We produce 180,000 litres a day on average, which is about 63 million litres a year.
Gloucestershire is a fantastic place for food and farming. You know, the growers, the farmers producing the ingredients such as plums, apples, pears, rapeseed oil. You know, the list is endless, and it's fantastic to have all that just on our doorstep. They're stocked obviously a lot locally because we've got such fantastic farm shops and delicatessens in Gloucestershire, so you will find them, you know, in most places in Gloucestershire. But further out of Gloucestershire you can find our products throughout the rest of the country. We sell to hamper companies, and we've also done started to do some export. We export to about 8 countries, and that's been quite exciting.
As a business, we've always been passionate about sourcing as much of our produce from our local area, Gloucestershire. We work with a range of local partners. Perhaps most important of all, though, is our coffee, which has always come from our partner in Cinderford, Green Hill Coffee, who roast and blend our unique coffee recipe. Over the past few years, the business has grown. We're in Bristol, Cabot Circus and Cribbs Causeway, and now stretch as far west as Cardiff and up to Manchester.